subscribe for more videos.
Welcome back, everyone, to some more EU4 with a slightly smaller world war. We're now down to only 2 active wars. One is the Mogadishu, Yemen, which we've completely crushed them, but we're just kind of waiting on see what happens with the forces. I'm going to move this force through here. We do have rebellion potentials in a few places. Sakalava, that's unfortunate. Wait a second, is that down here? That is there. 3.7 years, though. This guy's going to spark right away. Wolof is not far from him, and that's Palu, who's not an issue at all. All right, our artillery are upgrading, or they just upgraded, and they're actually ready to go to the next phase of things. We'll bring this 36 stack right through Yao space and come in to assist in North Africa, or West Africa, rather. The fleet is moving. One of its groups, reject reform, gain inflation, or lose Republican tradition. We'll take some inflation hit, thank you. Now, we do have the current set of coring done. These are not necessary cores. These are all no overextension cores, so they're sitting at 50 max autonomy. Is totally fine by me. Looks like Yemen just lost a stack of troops. Yeah, they're just hemorrhaging forces. These guys are just disappearing. Controversial protectionist. Okay. We lose the trader from the court, and I think our trader is actually a cheap one, isn't he? Yes, he's a half-off trader. Or we gain some mercantilism and lose Republican tradition again. Do the Republican tradition thing. Now, our absolutism, I think, is down because our general or our leader changed. So that is troubling. We will definitely need to go to a monarchy if we want to change that. Which is, in and of itself, not an easy thing to do. That is like a lot of Austrian troops. Well, there's Austrian and Spanish and Brittany troops there. And Portuguese have fairly equal numbers here. Or similar numbers up here. You guys wouldn't mind? Oh, they're bringing another 37. That's going to be a big bloodbath. I don't know if the Portuguese are going to be able to win it, though. That's going to matter huge. This is a level 2 fort that can happily go away. Thank you. Speaking of forts, did we get the fort up in the Suez? It's almost done. It'll be done on in 3 months. Very nice. Yes. Now, I think we had... Yeah, this is all Mogadishu troops, which means none of these guys are going to unsiege it. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Portugal's sent forces in there. I will join them. You're going to come down this way to grab this army. Moving in towards us. That was a full stack wipe of 24,000 Spanish troops. Oh, happy day. All right. You're going to head over this way to stand near Wolof. That's 2 stacks up there and no enemies in the area. 3rd stack's moving in over this way. And the 4th stack is getting picked up down here. And then we have... Oh, yes, right. I can't forget about these guys. The Russian fleet. The Russian agitators, as they were. These are in good shape. Maybe we need to dock here first. Let's pop you into a harbor here. There's none that are damaged, are there? Oh no, there's none damaged. Okay, you didn't need to do that. That's fine. This way. Oh, there's the Spanish fleet. And I'm not going to be able to chase down, although I would love to. I don't know, maybe we can. You guys are going to something. Namibia. Okay. Spain occupied lands in the north. Dang it. That's annoying. You're on your way to the Suez. You're going to get there just before the fort comes online. Ugh. Alright, run you up to Suez. That's very annoying. Oh, and Mogadishu's got forces back around this way, too. Alright, we could end the Yemen war. and the Mogadishu War. So Yemen, I want you to give over these 2 territories to us. That's all you're doing, and your 22 bucks. Thank you. And then Mogadishu, as soon as that is available, we'll piece them out as well. We'll take the 3 spots there. And all of his money. No diplomat. 13 days. Right, a rebellion finally procced there. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna end this so there's no more shenanigans on that front. You. Cruel tactician. Okay. This is also going to start causing us some grief, so piece them right out. Now, we have a bunch more territory now that has overextension. So we're now... Oh, seriously? To 103? Oh my god, that was rough. That was a big jump. Alright, hold on. That's going to bring it down below 100. I was wanting to get these, but we really just have to keep going on that. And these annexations are still only 40 and 35%, and they're going to dissipate. They're going to slow down even worse. Ugh. Alright. Well, that... We'll head that way. You're going to head up this way. There is a rebellion happening in the west, right? Let's see, you're back up to the positives because we lost our stability. And we're going to get some negative events, probably, because these are going to take forever to finish. They got over a year and a half to go. Ah, should have done those one at a time. The dummy. I didn't expect that to be that much. I didn't even watch for it. Enemies in the Suez. It's very annoying. Considering that fort is not going to be online. Military coalition against us? Seriously? Who else is in the military coalition against us? That's not cool. Who else could join a military coalition against us? Like, nobody? Nobody has aggressive expansion issues with me. Songhai, obviously. Mamluks, we have a truce with them for another 5 years. Aquinlu, Asa, Najd. So Najd apparently is like all alone on that, but they're fine with it. Oh, Mahara. Oh, I didn't even know you existed. Oh, that's the... Oh, Hadramut. No. I didn't see Hadramut form, which means I can't make Hadramut. I could make Adan. Aden is going to be our thing then. Wait, oh no, rebels. Ah, bugger that. Oh well, they'll still cause harassment and problems. We'll go up and take care of that 11k there, up there in the Sinai though. That should have stopped the fort from finishing, right? Yeah, the days are just pushing back. So all these little guys are going to go in a coalition against us. Alright. Persians are after the Mamluks again? Really? How'd they do that? That was really bloody fast. Did you, like, take some sort of Persian purge of Hasilis heresy? Oh, that's great. Allied with the Mamluks, and the Mamluks came to defend them, activating, supremely cutting down a timer. That was kind of dumb, buddy. I think we're probably going to need to deal with some rebels on this side, so I think that force is going to need to go that way. Then come up north here. There isn't a big clash yet. Unfortunately, Portugal could be kicked out. And if Portugal's kicked out of this war, that strikes doom. So we need to get our fleet dealing with his fleet. If we can track down the Spanish fleet, that would be definitely worth doing. Coast of something or other. He's running all the way up there. Are you gonna, like, do the circumnavigate nonsense? Probably. Issued separatists. Military coalition. Got that. How did you get into a coalition? Aggressive expansion is exactly fit. I didn't see that on there. Huh. How did you get aggressive expansion higher? Gujarat. Did I just miss them? You guys can scroll back. I must have just missed them. I imagine Songhai is going to want a piece of this too. There's nothing, like, I really can't be going after another target right now. It's not helping. Where are you guys heading? Diego Suarez Bay. Oh my god. Portugal just left the war. England, you dum-dum. You dum-dum. So silly. Wow. If we separate peace out with Brittany, Brittany, what would happen with these? They lose trust. But, I mean, no, I'm not gonna separate peace out yet, but I'm certainly not gonna be chasing them down. That would just be quite silly. Quite silly. I would be able to separate out Aden, though. Give them that territory there. Right. Did we fight the guy up there, or did he run away and we just missed him? I wasn't paying attention. Get those off, get Suez back online so we can get our fortress built up in there. You're coming back to Timbuktu. We have this guy over in the west there. You're going to move up here, I think. We have a transport fleet. We're still chasing him. Where is he going to? Seychelles? Okay. Whoops. How about you guys hop on the fleet and head south, eh? Take down there, that'd be lovely. Good. You're on your way. North Indian Ocean. Do we start catching him? Yep. Catch him in the North Indian Ocean. Big old open ocean battle. We're ready for it, boys? Huge open ocean battle, and they just lost the ship instantly. Dithmarchen is out. Okay, you guys come back onto the Suez, please. Yeah. I don't know if these troops are just going to start pouring down through my lands or what, but we're going to stay behind a fort, I think. I do have a space over here that I should build a fort in as well. Absolutely we should. Go ahead and pull out a loan for that. I have no reason to think that this province, which is desert, is a terrible choice because it will just physically block the area. Now, it's not a great spot for, you know, for the control of it, but or for the defensiveness of the spot, but it's still solid as far as bottlenecking. You're gonna have to wander up this way. Military leader left. Are you kidding me? Oh, in the middle of the fight and the admiral dies off. Alright, get the hell out of there. Serious, dudes? You just threw 3 heavy ships away? Because you just decided, I know what would be totally reasonable, for him to die of old age in the middle of the battle. And there he goes running north again. Seriously? You chasing after my cargo fleets? My transports? Might be. Okay, let's attach there. You're going to sail down this way. To here. That's rough. We lost 3 heavy ships. Probably should have just rolled the moment he passed. Just get out of Dodge. That's annoying. Very annoying. Navy-wise, we are way behind, too. Oh, no, actually, they're not. That Spanish fleet. That was such a stupid stroke of luck for them. We should have been pounding that fleet to bits. Instead, we just started taking massive damage because the admiral decided to keel over of a heart attack on the middle of the battle. That's so brutal. All right. Oh. That is Australia's troops. Okay. Not what I expected to have up there, but all right, we'll take it. Come on back down here. There is Ethiopian particularists that I'm not particularly interested in. Yeah, I don't see that anything good, more good, is going to come out of this being in this war. If Great Britain leaves, we gain trust. If we leave, do we lose the alliance? Oh, I'm sorry, what? France is a junior partner of Brittany? Oh my god, France is under the Brittany's throne. Rishi France. Oh man. What a weird... I didn't realize that. I don't know how long that's been the case, but dang. That's a big deal. Where's this? Where there? Where there? Yeah, that one I need to core. Wait, there's trade spots here. Zela, you need to be cored first. You're a trade spot. Rubio, you've been cored as well. Started already. I'm not gonna core those, because as soon as I'm out of this war, I think I will... How did the Spanish get black flagged in there? Cheaty little buggers. Let's go stand there. Are you gonna run all the way around the mainland? Probably. Alright. Rises over extensions. Right, if we peace out of this war. I mean, England really should just leave. There's no reason for England to... Oh, now they're high happiness about it. No. I'm sorry. Have they even tried to move troops onto the mainland? Not even once. Like, they're literally just going to sit around. Are you guys taking colonial? Oh! Pacifico Norte is what you've been doing. That's where you've been spending all your time. The British colonies are kicking butt on the Spanish colonies, I see. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and Creek is going after them too. That's great. New Spain is still a colony. The Mayans and the Creek are going after them. Oh, that's good. And they're only at war with the colony. I might stick around for a while. All right, yeah. I mean, it really doesn't matter. If I leave this right now, we take trust loss with Great Britain. It's just a white piece, though. Yeah, they're not going to win this war. We will just leave the war. 14,000 losses. Brittany is generous, offered us white peace. It's fine. Too few rivals. That is also fine. Who are we going to rival next? Well, we can rival the Mamluks, so we're going to do that. Are we? Ethiopia. You have Portugal as an ally. Interesting. I will rival the Mamluks because we're probably going to fight them as soon as almost right away. When is the truce up with them? 80, I thought, eh? Yeah, May of 80. Okay, so now that that's hit, we can... well, once this finishes right here... Left coalition, left coalition. I thought so. Alright. Let's let that clean up. Good. Left coalition. Mm-hmm. We can now seize lands, and this is the only one that's not above 50. We could do a diet. Summon a diet. What options do we have? Overextension less than 1. I'd love to. Provinces in Pheasant area. Or build a workshop in Benguela. Sounds good to me. We get admin if we do this. Yeah, we'll get overextension less than 1. That is what we'll do. So we'll focus in on that. It's 102 right now, but we'll focus in on getting that down then. The admin is the go. It's been going to be a long time since we were able to change before we were able to change that because I did switch it, unfortunately. This is only a +1 dude. We could up this noticeably. Are you cheaper? No. You don't have a cheaper guy, right? That is true. You are Congolese, so we could boost that up. Cash is sitting at a whopping negative right now. Can't afford to up that anymore. The cash issues are... The maintenance is pretty high. Some of that would be because of the devastation thing, right? Do we still have devastation in the area? Yes. You're still dealing with devastation. So are you. Where are the areas? This area doesn't have a fort. Also not cord. This area is... You're running the anti-devastation guy. We're dropping that devastation? No, friendly forts nearby, so that's taking care of that. Wait, why is that one still... Oh, because these just happened. So all these will dissipate, no problem. Everything down there, because there is the fort still here. That's not a bad spot for a fort. Not super ideal. I was supposed to be feeding Galidi, that was why I got them. Instead, I'm just feeding them Diplo points. Alright, let's go ahead and see about separating off that friend there. That would deal with a lot of the great subjects from our places. So, Adal. Adam... What is it? Aden? There it is. We'd only get the province of Aden. I can give him other ones, though. Don't want to release and play as. Thank you. Sunni faith, Yemeni culture. Can we switch that? No missionaries to send. I don't really care if what their faith is, to be honest. It doesn't bother me either way. So let's go ahead and release Aiden. There we go. And then we talk to Aiden in our subjects list. We're going to give Aiden these provinces. Aiden, I would like to grant you a province. The first one I want to grant you is Zabid. Can't grant him Zabid. Really? Why can I not grant you Zabid? That's weird. Aiden. Grant province here. Why is this place not able to be granted to? That makes no sense. None at all. Why can I not give you this province? What's going on? Is it because there's no direct border? That must be it. Can't sell you a province. So I can't give him non-contiguous borders. That's not possible? Disgusting. Did not know that. Probably wouldn't have taken this province if I knew that. Almost don't want it. Is it worth keeping? That fixed some of our overextension, didn't it? Order Labur Zabid. Zabid is 94. Who can I sell that land to? See if Hadramut will take it. Oops, forgot about those guys. Alright, can I grab you over here? Bin, attach, and go here. There in time? Unlikely. Okay. And I want more territory in here, but it's not something I can do right now because I don't have the points to take it. It's so painful. We are progressing this. We're halfway done the oil one. That's nice. Drop that for a second. We're going to do this. So let's go. Fewer than one rebel armies. Annoying. Version successful. They did take the province. These guys are gonna not be able to park there. Another revolt in our friendlies land. Go there and come back to Benin. Any other rebellion situations? The Yofalans, Jofalans, Wolofs, whatever they are. Marahan. That is over here somewhere. Down there, okay. And Mogadishu's gonna have an issue as well. Of course they are. Okay, let's get onto this island here to take care of these guys right away. Transport, move in. More conversions needed. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Not being able to give that territory over to our vassal. Oh, they're a republic. Oh, that's amusing. You know that? Independence guaranteed by Portugal. Independence guaranteed by Portugal. Portugal. I attack you. Of course, I'm not going to do right now. Oh my god. Look at that force. Portugal has over 500,000 men to call to arms. They could equal our numbers with the Ottomans and Ethiopia with us. Wow. That is an option, though, to pull, like, Portugal in against us. That's a substantially viable, a very viable option. And again, a little target like that, we bop it, that's it, it's done, and then we just move on to forcing all the focus to the west, right? Ottomans are going to pour troops through here. The Ethiopians will pour troops through here. We have very bottleneck positions to fight behind fortresses that are apparently not upgraded. Oh yes, this one too. If I had the money, I'd put it into there. We're actually negative on money still. Why is that? Oh, because my merchants aren't doing things. Merchants aren't merchanting. My merchants are standing around selling around being silly wiggies. Let's take that. We got the flagship, yes. Tech trade in the Ivory Coast. Any damage you repair. Next is domination in the Gulf of Aden would be substantial. Malacca would also be a good one. I think we go to the Gulf of Aden. We'll trade this way. Alright. Lose a bunch of money. Local autonomy in Joma. It's a lot of money. Oh, well. One damaged province. And we got some more money. Convenient. Okay. Now can we deal with the... Oh, overextension is dangerously high? Yeah, not really. It's just modestly high. Jabid, would you like to buy a province from me? Can I sell you a province? Jabid. I could sell it to him for free and he would not take it. I could click here and return. Province to Yemen. Really doesn't matter, because all it's doing is costing me a bunch of admin that I can't use. And its autonomy is trash. Unless I make it a provincial core. I don't think if I core it, I can even give it to my vassal. Okay, I'm going to return this. This might be a bad call, but that's 100 diplo or admin points, basically. And more overextension issues. So right now we have this one here. And then Elbur and Wedder. Go ahead with that one. So we now need 200 more, 206 admin to finish coring. We got Aiden, who's going to gobble up some of this trade node. Oh boy. We're behind on tech again. badly behind on tech. We're spending 27 a month for rooting out corruption. That's Hedramut, not us. We have 0 corruptions, all just the overextension. 27 bucks a month from overextension. We have reinforcing costing us $6. Port maintenance, of course, is expensive, but the Mamluk borders would be 0 cost. Oh yeah, and I kept that one. I didn't build it in that one. I'm building it there. It's going to cost us. This is a Mamluk border fort, so this should have no cost to it, I believe. Let's see. Maintenance says 3.34. Except for that is bordering. Oh, I didn't get the border rival one, did I? No, I didn't. Didn't end up doing that. Never mind. I was thinking like that was a thing I did, but of course I didn't do that thing. Portuguese Brazil alone with 48,000 men right there. Just wandering around with giant stacks. I should probably switch up our army sizes to match the appropriate levels for the times, because they're not big enough. We're fighting much bigger enemies than we previously were. Yeah, I think just letting some time pass here. Colonialism Cassapelli against... We've lost our colonialism Cassapelli. Don't know why. Our colony, their colony, blah, blah, blah. Did they lose more land? Yeah, they lost some territory to Portugal. That one, for instance. That province went to Portugal. I think there was another one down here. Maybe not. Okay. Persia, you just don't like me altogether. Ottomans, you do kind of like me, but not super lots. Go ahead and get a improved relation going with them. England, have you finished your war yet? No, you haven't. British Louisiana? They might take some territory over there. The Creek took some territory. Mayans, you still working on it? Sort of. That's funny. Oh yeah, Britain has all their troops over in the New World. Oh, but they don't. You're fighting a bunch of Spaniards up there too. They're going to lose that war entirely and not have done anything on the mainland. Had they come across and put their forces in on the mainland, I don't think they'd have lost that. No, because Portugal, all they had to do is sail down and dump troops in Portuguese land and push up through here. Instead, they let Portugal get taken out. I mean, I did too, but I had other things going on at the same time and that were in my actual sphere of influence. Whereas it felt like he just ignored his sphere of influence. I mean, it was really a war supposed to be about getting Brittany. Instead, he superpowered Brittany. Let's get this fleet here. You can get yourself hustled up this way. Plop in there, please. Australian forces are black flagged. That's weird. Shouldn't have been. They never lost... That territory never lost access. Wait, how are you at war? Between the two that are both protected by them? Or did they take their protection off Hedramut? Interesting. So we'll come into that. Hmm. Interesting. Persia, did you end up fighting any... You're fighting the Portuguese. Okay. And the Mamlukans. I did not know they were fighting the Portuguese. So that would be another reason why Portugal would definitely wanted to leave the other war. We can seize land now without trouble. Sure we can. Oh, nice. Max absolutism up by 5, reform progress up by 20%. That's substantial. Not want to sell titles, thank you very much. We got to get our economy back up here, which should be growing again now that we get the fleets heading off to do their thing. Corruption is an issue still. Fort maintenance is at full. Suez, we are paying Suez. Did we not... Are they not my rival? Come on. Mamluks are... Right, again, I just thought that through again, and then I forgot. That's how quickly I forget things when I'm playing long sessions. Alright, so, we want to core this stuff, but it's not the priority. What is the priority cores? Why is the Sinai not count? Oh, because it's already cored once, right? Yes. It's just a matter of autonomy is 40% max there. Okay. All right. Well, next episode, we might get this the next reform up. We got 50 points to go. We got the landholders, manpower recovery speed up by 10%. Citizenry, morale of armies up by 10%. Dynastic rule, not enough government reform progress to enact, but yearly Republican tradition is slower to gain, and diplomatic reputation is up. Or we go with Board of Admirals. Naval leaders +1 fire. Yearly reputation, or Republican tradition down. Seriously, why are we hitting our Republican tradition? Formers mutually exclusive with consolidate power. Where's consolidate power? Oh. Yeah. Well, what's the other one? Military rulership. Can't get those. So we'll have morale of armies by 10%, which is not nothing. It's actually pretty solid. Manpower recovery speed up. Very lackluster, to be honest. Alright, well that's gonna be it for today. Yikes, this has turned a little dicier than I thought it would be. That was a lot of a battle for not a lot of advantage. And we lost our Great Admiral, and we had spent a whole bunch of unnecessary money, and ugh, lots of fun. Alright, those ships are repairing before they go back into trade mode. That'll be a while, I guess. There was a lot of damage there. No, they're 1 month away. No problem. Okay. Great. Thanks everybody for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. We'll see you in game.